Hello YouTubers, how are ya? Jimbo's farming vids. So then guys, beautiful day here, and I'm just on the last field of wheat spraying fungicides, and I have a trial to do in here. So I've got to spray this Prosaro out, what's in my tank right now, 105 acres. Then do 105 acres of another chemical, which I have totally forgotten the name. Mivux Ace. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we're going to do a trial in here. So then I'm going to spray right up to where I've sprayed this Prosaro. Spray 105 acres out of that, and back onto Prosaro to finish the field off. So that's where we're up today, guys and ladies. So Darwin, he's just on his last field of week 2, and we're not going to be doing much fungicide on the canola this year because the rain didn't fall in time to activate. Let's get this right. I'm going to be a bit scientific here. To activate the mushrooms that give the spores to the flowers, or some sort of description to the canola. I learned that yesterday. But we're still going to do a fungicide trial, guys, and then on the canola, but only a trial. So there's 15,000 acres down nearly for spraying. It doesn't matter. So my sprayer here in the background. What's going on there? Looks like I've got a bit of a bend there, look, doesn't it? Yep, no. Yeah, she's done 504 hours this season, guys. 504 hours I've done since seeding, so since April. So yeah, there she is, look. So this is what we're at, guys. These are the nozzles we use. Then one's just there, look. So it comes out here, straight down, then gets the piece of wheat, which I will show you now. So if that's like that, let's see if I can get this right, guys. Yeah, then it knocks the head off. Doesn't knock the head off, sorry, it sprays onto the head, on this back piece. Just here, look. Yeah, so, but yeah, let's have a look here. That's better. So I've got those ones on, and they're buggers. You used to see how far they hang down. Yeah, I knocked 2 off the other day. Jumped over a road, and these ones hit the road. Snaps off. So, but it's all good fun. Got replacements. Nothing stops me. Well, I hopefully won't do it today, because then it will stop me. Well, I'm just going to wait here till noon. I've been down here, I've sprayed this piece here, guys. I'm going to wait till noon because this one's not quite ready, and we are down to the wire when it comes to fungicides here, guys. You know, within hour even, we will know if it's ready for fungicide or not. So yeah, that's how we roll. So there you go. So yeah, the wheat's looking really well, guys. Really, really well. So what's going to happen here is once we get these fields done, so today's Tuesday here, we are probably going to finish up, well, we will finish up spraying today. Obviously we've got that canola trial to do, and then I'm going to start planning to service the sprayers. Because it will hit over 600 hours easily, probably 700. Look at that, how that hangs down, guys. Look. Can you see? Kind of wants to be up a bit, doesn't it? Like it wants to be pushed up, but it can't, because I don't know why that's doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna drop the oil, hydraulic filters, what else? Hubs. Drop the oil out of those. It's done its time, and to be honest, it's well over. So we might as well just drop the oil as well. The oil's 600 hours, so we might as well just do it. We're going to get there anyway, so we will do it. So that's my next plan. So I've got to go and order some parts from Rocky Mountain today. I've got to go back to see what parts, filters and stuff we have for it. But yeah, here's the week, guys. Let me go a bit further out off a headland here. It's not tall by any means, but it's pretty thick. You know, guys, I mean, spring crops, you know, they are pretty good, you know, back at home in England, but you know, nothing like this. Nothing like this. I mean, crikeys. I bet some of this is better than a freaking winter crop. But here we go, look. Just look at these little darlings. Just look at them. Yeah. There you go. Heads are small, but they will fill. They will fill. Yeah. So, I mean, just look how clean it is down there, guys. All of this here is just the other bits of leaf off the wheat there. But she's just clean. I mean, just look. Clean stuff. And that's what we spray for, guys. That's why we do so much spraying here. So, nice and clean crops. Yeah. So yeah, so that's my plan. Well, that sun's right in the background there. Right in the background. So I'll spray this out. I'll do a trial and put some flags out, and then I'll pin it on field view to say where the trial is. I'll change chemical over. I'll change that to the iPad too. Then my boss can come out and just go straight onto the iPad there on field view and say, oh yeah, that's where Jimbo done his trial. Then they can tell the difference between this fungicide chemical and that, and this Prosaro. So there you go, guys. Well, I'll tell you what, then we might as well go in while we're here. When we're out, we're just waiting. We might as well go and see the my crop dividers. I haven't really showed you those either. I'll tell you, I'm being a bit slap happy, guys. Please tell me. You know, not being busy, but kind of busy, but too much time on there to do this. So here we go. Here's the Z crop dividers. Yep, just sit in front of the wheel, guys. They have a square front on these. If you see down there, look, got a square front, which for canola, guys, bloody crap. Because what it'd do, you know, you got some wheat, it'd do this around there, look where I've got some wheat, and it'd pull canola completely out of the ground. And then, so what happens is you'll get a big bundle here, and then all of a sudden, these ones flip up, look guys. There you go. Boom. Do it again. Boom. And what they do is they leave lumps everywhere on canola, which is a pain in the bloody ass, especially when we come to combine it. So we find the less wheelings we have in canola, the better. Even for combining, it is so much easier when you haven't got to follow a freaking sprayer line. And last year it worked freaking awesome. You wouldn't believe it. Because you know, it comes up the header all in bunches, then all of a sudden you plug your freaking combine up and you're not looking. And yeah, so all four are the same, guys. So this one will tip up too. You see it? There is actually some grease nipples in there, two either side. See down there? Yeah. And then if you wanted to lift them up out of the way, you lift them right up here like this. So I'm just lifting them up, guys, by hand, look. Light as chips. And then there's that chain. You can, that chain will be loose, obviously. And then you can hook it onto here, and then they'll stay up. One man job. Obviously, not when I've got my phone in my hand. These kick off all day long. What they do is they hit a water run, they flip over, but they always come back. The same with the backs, they do exactly the same. So yeah, so we get back and service her all up and wash her down. I've got to straighten this fender out too a little bit, so she sticks out the tyre too much, as you can see. So that's going to be pushed in a bit. These are the hubs here, guys. Got to change the oil in these, put some new in, and then go from there. These are freaking pointless. This here, guys, is plastic, so it normally goes onto there like that. So when you knock this off, it just swings down. It doesn't fall on the floor. Look, they're plastic. Bloody plastic. Absolute crazy. So, not a good fan of that. So, what else? What else have we got to show you? Nothing really. Nothing at all. Booms are working great. I rang Rocky Mountain the other day. Here's those nozzles again, guys. Look. Got a nice view of that one. So these are the normal ones. We just flip her around like so. 4s, 10s, and we go back round this way. We take her off, shall we? Have a good look at her. So here they are. 2 8s. So there's 16 there. Yeah. Like I say, guys, it fires it back onto the back of the wheat, onto the head of the wheat, down and down, as in like that, at a funny angle there. So I had one of these go the other day, guys. I had a nozzle that wasn't actually spraying. It was just like dribbling out, just pissing out, really. Wasn't actually pulsating. So, and there's some little lights on here which I showed you before, that it was still flashing green on me. So I went, well, what the hell? Took it all apart, cleaned her all up, put it back on, still the same. So I actually replaced it. I still got the old one, and put her on, works fine ever since. It wasn't this one though, guys, it was the other side of my sprayer. So but yeah, so I replaced it and it's been working fine. So first one this season so far, so which is pretty freaking good, to be honest. But yeah. So just go and sit back in the sprayer. It's getting a little bit hot out here, guys. Ooh. Oh, so other good news too, actually amazing news that me and my wife got yesterday. Let me sit in the cabin, I'll tell you all about it. All about it, shall we? Oh dear, just a minute. Nice and clean in here, guys. See? Boots, stay out there on the step, get out. Yeah, so let me just turn my phone holder around a minute, and we will go from there. So yeah, so I was sitting in my sprayer yesterday morning, and you know, there's times when you get phone calls from your wife or your husband or whatever, and you think, huh, what's she ringing me this time of day for? Shit me, the kids, one of them's sick. Oh no. But anyway, so I answered the phone call. Hello, like expecting something. She started screaming down the phone at me, and I was like, fuck. Oh, sorry. I was like, what the hell's going on? You never guess what's happened. I'm like, tell me more. I'm spraying still, eh? She's screaming her workplace down at this point. So me, Lucy and Charlie yesterday, after 3 years of waiting, guys, got our permanent residency in Canada. And we are so happy about it. Nearly 3 years it took. And it cost us a bit of money, or, well, you know, just shy of 10 grand, I think, with all the bits and bobs add on to it together. And it took a long time. Then the virus hit, and that slowed stuff down because the head office of the immigration is actually back in the UK in London. So all my stuff got sent there, and like last week, because they've had it for so long that they had to update some paperwork, like, you know, signatures, addresses, even though we haven't moved. Oh, actually we have moved since then, but they had all that, but we still had to update. So we're thinking, oh crikey, here we go, guys, here we bloody go, they're gonna work on it. And just so happened, guys, it actually did happen for us. And me, Lucy and Charlie, my 5-year-old boy, he was 18 months when we moved here, and we have got our permanent residency. So that is absolutely awesome, guys. no more work permits, screw you, tear you apart, get out of here. Ho ho! So yesterday when she broke the news, I didn't know how to laugh, cry, whatever, but I was just so happy. You wouldn't believe, guys, the stress it has caused me. I'm like, well, I've got buddies, they got theirs, you know, within a year. They got a year and a half. And I was like, well, why are they getting theirs before me? I've been at this job now for a long time. This is my 5th season here. I've worked my freaking balls to the ground, like you wouldn't believe, to get to where I am today. And in some days, actually, knowing that, oh, but what if I don't get my permanent residency? Me, my wife and my kids. Oh, anyway, so back to Layla. Layla was born here, so she's got a residency as it is. She's fine. So she's a Canadian baby. And, but Charlie had, anyway, so I forgot to mention that bit, guys. So yeah, we would have to move back home, and it's just not the go. It's not the go to move back home. You get the odd day, guys, that you miss home so freaking much. You think, jack it all in, can't be doing with it. But my wife Lucy, she keeps me in order. She calms me down. You know, we all have bad days, and I think my bad days because of the stress of knowing that it's out of our hands. You can't even ring anyone up to say, hey, Jim Scannell here, how's all my work permits, not work permit, all my residency stuff going? No one will know nothing. It's just a waiting game. It's like a freaking lottery, really. But we got ours, and absolutely amazing. So so now, you know, we're probably looking at buying a house, you know, doing stuff that normal people do, where we kind of couldn't do that because we didn't know what the hell was going on. So so that's where we're rocking and rolling. So happy days, immigration people, thank you. Shame it took so freaking long. Shape up. But yeah, so we're just waiting for our cards to come through. 50 to 100 days or something or other. Our PR cards, permanent residency cards. Yeah, and who I work for, guys, Delage Farms, absolutely cracking people. Love you to bits. How they've changed me, my family, changed our lives living here. You wouldn't believe, guys. I'm very, very fortunate to find decent people to work for. It's just hard to explain. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. So yeah, that's about it, really. That's what we were doing, guys. So here is the button that I was going to. Yeah. So I'm going to go in here. Look, guys, into the UT, and this is all my auto boom stuff in here, right? These are all my radars going along here. I lock my center rack in. We don't need that jumping up and down. So this little button here, you see it, guys? It's a picture of the dirt. So I press that. Oh dear. I don't know what was going on there, guys. Yeah. Please make a selection. No readout. Oh dearie me, Christ. Anyways, normally what it does, it stays exactly the same as that, but it's got some little croppies growing out the ground on that button there. So that's what you would normally do now. You're in wheat, you're in peas, you're in lentils, you're in canola. The booms ride better when that button's pressed. But they've got a blip with all the software at the moment. And guess what? It's not working. So normally what I've been doing, I've been pressing this. This boom here is set, well, it's not far off set where it normally is now. It'll go flying up in the air. It'll be up here somewhere. Yep, and then you come back down the field and she's too low. Up, too low. Up, too low. So I'm on the phone to the old Rocky Mountain again. And yeah, apparently there's a bit of a blip with the software. And they're working on it now, because obviously we're not the only ones that are having this issue. You know, guys, like I said before, new booms, new this, new that and the other. So so we're running them on this dirt mode at the moment. We're just locking them there. All the boom still works, but yeah, we're just locking her in place. So so yeah, so hopefully that's going to get sorted out before desiccation. which, holy crackers, guys, is only around the corner. Like you wouldn't believe it. The crops grow here. We've got a 100-day window, I've told you before. So, yeah, so that's how that is. Yeah, nothing really to report, really. I've done a few videos, but I went back through them last night and didn't really like them too much, so that's why I haven't posted any. So, yeah, so that's how we're going. Okay, so like, subscribe. I've got some awesome footage of my sprayer on my GoPro, and I'll put that up as well, guys. Alrighty, thank you, and like, subscribe, press the bell, do well. Oh yeah, laters. Bye bye.